Welcome to today's headlines. British envoy working with Buhari government to keep Nnamdi Kanu in detention. British envoy working with Buhari government to keep Nnamdi Kanu in detention. To my dear listeners, this is today's news. The United States-based International Council to the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Bruce Féär has accused the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Katrina Lange, of working with the Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government to keep his clients in custody. In a letter to the British envoy dated February 10, 2023, Féär accused the British envoy of complicity and complacency over Kanu's ordeals. While expressing this belief that Britain and our High Commissioner would be unmoved over the continued illegal detention of a British citizen against court orders and the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention. The US-based lawyer accused Lange of personally sabotaging the pro-Biafra agitators' release. He wondered if the High Commissioner was keeping the IPOB leader in detention in order to secure oil and gas deals or lucrative business arrangement for the UK. The letter made available to Vanguard read in part, Dear High Commissioner, on July 20, 2022, the United Nations Human Rights Council Working Group on Arbitrary Detention issued a unanimous opinion addressing United Kingdom citizen Nnamdi Kanu's kidnapping, torture, extraordinary rendition, and protracted detention without trial by Nigerian, acting in collusion with Kenya. Among other things, the working group opinion called upon Nigeria to take urgent action to ensure the immediate unconditional release of Mr. Kanu. Paragraph 107 of the opinion catalogued the serial human rights violations of Nigeria and Kenya regarding Mr. Kanu. The deprivation of liberty in contravention of Articles 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 19 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and Articles 2, 9, 13, 14, 16, 19 and 26 of the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. Evidence has surfaced that you personally are sabotaging Mr. Kanu's unconditional release as mandated under just conscience norms of international law binding on all nations irrespective of consent. You have taken cynicism and hypocrisy to a new level. Your government has taken extreme umbrage at Russian President Vladimir Putin's violation of international law in attacking Ukraine and committing war crimes. But you have made the UK complicit in flouting international law like Mr. Putin by affirmatively encouraging the government of Nigeria to continue with illegal detention of Nnamdi Kanu. You and your country plunged to new debt. You go to war over the Falkland Highland thousands of miles from English shores with a teeny population of 3,500 to keep them free from Argentinian misgovernment. But Nnamdi Kanu, a British citizen, is abandoned to the cruel lawless dungeon of Nigeria's DSS. Have you no sense of decency? Have you a heart of stone, unmoved by monumental injustice? The United States-based International Council to the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Bruce Féär has accused the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Katrina Lange, of working with the Muhammadu Buhari-led federal government to keep his client in custody. In a letter to the British envoy dated February 10, 2023, Féär accused the British envoy of complacency over Kanus ordeals. While expressing this belief that Britain and her High Commissioner would be unmoved over the continued illegal detention of a British citizen against court orders and the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention. The US-based lawyer accused Lange of personally sabotaging the pro-Biafra agitators' release. Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.